Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And midway through the season, the injuries starting to accrue. Both of these teams are at less than full strength. They're going to have to adjust.
Here are the five for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Walter out there with Brogdon. And Murray Boyles in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clark is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's G in at the point guard position. Here we are with All-Star Weekend in our sights. RJ, what's the event that you're most looking forward to watching?
Oh, the celebrity game, 100%. Look, I've refereed, I've played in it. I'm going to play in it again probably next year.
LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
Now, I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Here's Walter. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And the shot goes in.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Brogdon with it. Ingram outside. Back to Brogdon. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to LaVine. From downtown. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Barnes outside. From deep. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
LaVine, that's good. LaVine's got his second basket of the night.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Barnes, bounce pass. Walter, good. Walter's got his second bucket.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Here's Tyus. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyle. Defended by Wembanyama.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. There's Tyus, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
There's Tyus. Puts it up off the inbound.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Pass to Giddey. Shoots over Ingram. Giddey, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Tyus. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Barnes can't get it to go. gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Barnes, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
Toronto shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Now here's Ingram. Still yet to score. To the inside. Outside to Brogdon. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout. Started.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Here's Tice, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The Raptors making a switch here. Battles checked in. Pass to Murray Boyle. Ingram wide open. Off target from outside. Well, right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Giddey. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Here's Walter. 6 points for him. Barnes screen on Giddey. Pass to Barnes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Here's Tice. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Murray Boyle. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Here's Giddey. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. Here's Battle. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Tice. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. 8 points for G.
Wembanyama is a talented passer. He is so good at finding his teammates.
Now Ingram. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Off the left rim and out. Here's Tyus. And no good. Good D by Barnes. Here's Ingram. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Tyus. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Here's Banner. Scoreless thus far. Toronto working the ball around now. Coulibaly against Dick. Here's Battle. 4 on the shot clock. And the Raptors miss again.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Tyus. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
The first one falls. The Raptors making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. And G drops them both. Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Lawson. Pass to Dick. To halt the run. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McDaniels outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dick passes to Battle. Shoots over McDaniel. Battle misses. Very well. 58% the offense is flowing right now early for them. And it's in there.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. And you take a look at this home team. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. Lawson kicks to Saric. Charity stripe shot. Yes, that goes in. Here's Tyus. Dick defending. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And that one drops. 14 points for G.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Dick. Still without a basket.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's good, 2 points. G's got 16 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Lawson driving to the basket. Dick can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Tyus hands the 12-footer. He's got 18.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Raptors trail by 11. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that one's good by G. G's got 20 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Lawson. Out to Sharch. Lawson surveying the D. And again, no good by Toronto. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. They lead by 13. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Battle and it's small forward. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
What a job he's done defensively, causing turnovers, just being a pain for the opposition.
Giddey. The rebound by Battle.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Giddey. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Battle for the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Battle's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant, 66% from the field. And he comes up with the deuce.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Raptors trail by 14. Dick passes to Battle. Barnes screen on Giddey to the middle. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Beans checked in for Koulibaly. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Giddey. From deep three-point land, Levine can't hit. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. A 12-point game. Inside. Here's Pirtle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
We have seen Jakob's role on offense grow over the years. He's a high percentage shooter from inside.
Now here's Levine. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. McDaniels up top, covered by Barnes. That one good for two. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's where he's going to do his damage. Jakob is a beast inside.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
The three from Barnes. Hands it from downtown.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points last game. Here's Giddey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Pirtle. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Pirtle's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Dick against Mitchell. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Looking to get back on track here. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
Well, I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Shots good by Mitchell.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Josh Giddey.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here's Walter, guarded by Levine. It's Brogdon on the wing. The three-pointer, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Barnes. Outside to Brogdon. Lobbed up there for Barnes.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's Barnes. 21 points in the game. Lets the three fly. Murray Boyles with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Levine's shot is off.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Poked away and stolen by Williams. Here's Tyus. He's got 22. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Out left to the wing. Here's Walter. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. And that one's good by G. G's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint. Here's Brogdon. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Can't forget about Brogdon's leaping ability. More than capable of jamming it home.
Very well. 56% for the floor here in the second quarter. Buries it from three-point range. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to prod himself for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Ingram against Koulibaly. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
2 minutes. Giddey against Ingram. Out to the wing. Here's Tyus. Gets the three-pointer to fall. G's got 27.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Brogdon outside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Giddey. He's got 8. Clark for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Brogdon looking around. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And that one misses.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And that one's good by G.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Barnes outside. A shot by Brogdon wide open. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Brogdon's got 7 now in this quarter. Giddey against Ingram. Good work there as it goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, an aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And here is Giddey. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. so far. Up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
Whoever makes it, get it right in the beginning. You don't want to wait around while you miss the first 3 attempts.
Glad you weren't my teacher in middle school. Mr. O'Neill allowing no room for error. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Raptors trail by 5. G is out there with Levine. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good, Ingram.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
And for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Walter. And Murray Boyles in at the center. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Toronto. Ingram outside. Offline with his 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That one goes in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Barnes outside. Pass to Ingram. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Barnes dishes to Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyles. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Here's Ingram. Launches it. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Good on the second free throw. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Ingram. Over to the wing. Here's Walter. Guarded by Levine. Outside to Brogdon. The three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Brogdon outside. Back to Ingram. Over Giddey. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Ingram's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Giddey. Plays it up and banks it in.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Raptors trail by 7. Barnes outside. For 3, Ingram drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Toronto.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Giddey against Ingram. Giddey no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Giddey, and the shot is good. Giddey's got 16 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyle. Good defense by Wembanyama. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Clark finds Levine. Connects from three-point range. 14 points for him.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 18. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he's shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Tries from 10 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barnes. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Here's Tyus. Uses the glass to finish the layup. G's got 32 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Barnes. To the inside. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Tyus. Rejected by Ingram.
And great use of length by Ingram. Able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
For 3, Brogdon. Murray Boyles with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Giddey against Ingram. Giddey no good. Toronto's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Barnes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Driving the lane. Chalk up 2 there. 34 points for G.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Walter. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Ingram outside, over Giddey. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 7th assist here tonight.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Tyus. He's got 34. It's good. G's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Daniel, he checked in for Zach LaVine. Barnes with it. He's got 23. Pass to battle. Toronto working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Brogdon outside. Fires the 3, and he drops that one in. Brogdon's got 15. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Giddey goes in. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Sharch checked in for Barnes, and Grady Dick subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Tyus. He's guarded by Brogdon.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third. Pirtle sets the pick for Brogdon. Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Making the right play with the ball. Brogdon moving it to the guy at the right time to get the play open.
Pirtle's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Giddey. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. 1:30 left in the third. Screen by Pirtle. For 3, Brogdon. It's Clark with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Brogdon. 15 points in the game. Pass to Pirtle. Dick wide open. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Tyus. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. G's got 40 points.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here is Pirtle. 8 points for him. Pass to battle. Now Sharch. Dick passes to Saric. Here's Battle. No good with the triple. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A 3 from Wembanyama. Here's Tice. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 6 assists here tonight. Brogdon outside. Saric in the corner. Releases. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Mitchell. They've got Levine. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Williams. And it's Mitchell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Pirtle. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pirtle. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him. Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Inside. That's a 2 from Barnes. That one wide left. Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Levine. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Battle. Pass to Dick. The 3. And Zach Levine pulls it down. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Barnes, right side. Down low. Dick passes to Barnes. Lawson with a screen on McDaniel. Lawson, right side. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Lawson's got his first points of the game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Dick with it, now defended by Mitchell. To the paint, here's Barnes. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
3, Levine. Second chance shot. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Barnes looking around. And the dunk by Barnes.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
In the corner, it's Levine. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 3. Now Dick. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Dick. Hits from the high post.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Zach Levine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Barnes. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And Levine with the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Raptors trail by 5. Jake with it. Pass to Barnes. To the middle. Looks for Lawson. Gets it to him. And he makes that one. Lawson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And then Levine with the jam.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Barnes against Williams. Lawson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Dick. Pass to Lawson. 6 to shoot. Barnes outside. Latrey. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
And the second free throw, good. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Stolen by Brogdon. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Brogdon, no good on the free throw.
Here's a guy, Brogdon, that led the league from the stripe. Not the player you would choose to send to the line.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyle. And here is Brogdon. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Clark against Barnes. Clark inside. Can't connect from short range. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 1. That puts them in the lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The Raptors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Back to Ingram. Barnes outside. Here's the 3. Some solid defense from Clark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Walter. Now, here's Brogdon. Ingram outside. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 9th assist in the game now. Here's Tyus. He's guarded by Brogdon. And that one's good by G. MCE's got 46 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Ingram. Step back too much. Big time shot.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Ingram. Takes it from 10. He nails the jump shot.
Cool and calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
Getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Levine outside. Shoots the three. The putback. Wembanyama.
That is where you want to see Wemby, making big plays in big moments.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Raptors. It's a one-point game.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Barnes ripped down the rebound. Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. From outside, and there's the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Tyus. Wembanyama off the glass.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Brogdon. Barnes. That shot, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Ingram. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
A score in any situation. The high stakes just motivate Ingram.
Levine fired. The long shot, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Now Barnes. Giddey will pull it down. Right side Levine. Got it to go off the glass.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Giddey to tie it up. And down goes the layup.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And here is Ingram. And stolen by Giddey. All alone. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it. same by Brogdon. This man is always so calm in these moments.
Rebounded by Brogdon. Now Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. For the win! And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Brandon Clark is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's G in at the one spot.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Toronto trailing. Here's Murray Boyle. Now Ingram. Now Brogdon. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
And offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
Toronto foul. Malcolm Brogdon. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two. Tyus.
That free throw good from G. And G drops them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's Ingram. Great action here if you're just joining us. About 1 minute into OT. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Well, LaVine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
The Raptor shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Barnes outside from deep. And down goes the three.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Giddey. Nice use of the glass. Seeing the finish.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Murray Boyle. Here's Brogdon. Barnes sets a screen for Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the three. The three goes down.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
And yep, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Ingram against Giddey. Barnes outside. Now, here's Brogdon. He started closer. And here's the break. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Strong move off the glass.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He's not going to let this game get away from him. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Ingram plays it in off the window.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Gotten absolutely red hot in overtime. They have yet to miss a shot. They are 6 for 6.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Brogdon with it. Barnes outside. Lets loose a 3. That's off.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Giddey off the glass. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Ingram, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Now here's Ingram. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Team foul. At the line for 2, Brandon Clark.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
It's blocked. They retain possession. That one goes. Count it. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire. But give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, G.